Students, in the last class we studied solution of inequations that is required for chapter on increasing and decreasing of functions. So we are starting this chapter today. Let us understand definitions. Let f be a real valued function and I be some open interval contained in its domain. Then we say f is increasing on I if for x1 less than x2, f of x1 is less than or equal to f of x2 for all x1, x2 belonging to that interval I. So I repeat, x1 less than x2 implies f of x1 less than or equal to f of x2, and function is said to be strictly increasing if x1 less than x2 implies f of x1 less than f of x2 for all x1, x2 belonging to I. Here it was less than or equal to, here it's less than, and f is said to be decreasing on I if x1 less than x2 implies f of x1 greater than or equal to f of x2, and it's strictly decreasing if x1 less than x2 implies f of x1 greater than f of x2 for all x1, x2 belonging to I. Let us understand with the help of graph. This is y-axis, this is x-axis. So let's say this is graph of the function. So this function, this is of category 1. For this part where graph is horizontal, we have f of x1 equal to f of x2. Otherwise, x1 less than x2 implies f of x1 greater than or equal to f of x2. F of x1 less than equal to f of x2. For the second, graph is like this: y-axis, this is x-axis. So this is the graph, or this is the graph. For third, decreasing function, this is again y-axis, this is x-axis. For decreasing function, there may be some horizontal portion. For this part, it's equal to sign. And fourth is a function like this function, or a function of the form, this form. So this is strictly decreasing, this is strictly increasing, this is increasing, this is decreasing. Next we will use definitions just studied to show that a function is increasing or decreasing. We will not use derivative today. So f of x is 3x minus 7, and we have to show it strictly increasing on set of real numbers. So we consider x1 comma x2 belonging to domain of the function, which in this case is set of real numbers, and we consider x1 less than x2. Multiplying both sides by 3, we get 3x1 less than 3x2. On multiplication by a positive number, the sign of inequality remains the same. Next, subtracting 7 from both sides, we get 3x2 minus 7. 3x1 minus 7, this is f of x1, this is f of x2. So from x1 less than x2, we have proved f of x1 less than f of x2. So this means it's increasing function. This is strictly increasing function. Next, the function is minus 2x plus 3. Domain is set of real numbers. Again we consider x1 comma x2 belonging to domain of function, which in this case is set of real numbers, and we always consider x1 less than x2. Multiplying both sides by minus 2 x1, this will be greater than minus 2 x2. Multiplication by negative number means change sign of the inequality. Then adding 3, minus 2x1 plus 3, this is greater than minus 2x2 plus 3. And what is minus 2x1 plus 3? This is f of x1, this is f of x2. So we have proved f of x1 greater than f of x2. So x1 less than x2, if it implies f of x1 greater than f of x2, therefore this function is a strictly decreasing function. This is strictly decreasing function on domain which is set of real numbers. We have to show that exponential function f of x is equal to a raised per x for values of a greater than 1 is a strictly increasing function on set of real numbers. Let us consider x1 comma x2 belonging to domain of function which in this case is set of real numbers, and also we consider x1 is less than x2. Now if x1 is less than x2, a raised per x1, that is less than a raised per x2. So if x1 is less than x2, this means a raised per x1 is less than a raised per x2, because when a is greater than 1, x1 less than x2, this means a raised per x1 is less than a raised per x2. This is property. We can understand this with the help of graph also. Graph of a raised per x, this will be like this. So this is graph of a raised per x, or it's graph of e raised per x, because e is 2.718. So that's a greater than 1, so same graph. So from the graph also it's clear that x1 less than x2 implies a raised per x1 is less than a raised per x2. So a raised per x1 is f of x1 and a raised per x2, this is f of x2. So from x1 less than x2 we have proved f of x1 less than f of x2. Therefore this function is strictly increasing. This is strictly increasing on set of real numbers. The function is x raised per 2, f of x is x square. We have to show that it is neither strictly decreasing nor strictly increasing on set of real numbers. Let us first of all consider r as minus infinity to 0 and then 0 to infinity. So for 0 to infinity, consider x1 comma x2 belonging to this interval 0 to infinity. This means x1 x2 are both positive, and we consider x1 less than x2. So this is, let's say, the first equation. Multiplying both sides by x1, we have x1 square less than x1 into x2. Then multiplying both sides of this by x2, we have x1 x2 less than x2 square. This is second equation, this is third equation. So from 2 and 3 we have x1 square less than x1 x2 less than x2 square. This can be written f of x1 less than f of x2. We can omit this. So this proves for x1 less than x2, f of x1 is less than f of x2. This means it's increasing function in interval from 0 to infinity. Let us now consider the second part, that's minus infinity to 0. So we consider x1 comma x2 belonging to this interval minus infinity to 0 and x1 less than x2. So we can very similarly prove that this function is a decreasing function. We will prove f of x1 is greater than f of x2. So what is the conclusion? For set of real numbers, for one part it's from minus infinity to 0, it's a decreasing function. 0 to infinity, this is increasing. So for this interval we can say x square is a decreasing function, and for this interval we can say it's an increasing function. What about minus infinity to plus infinity? That is for set of real numbers. It's increasing as well as decreasing. So we don't say it's both decreasing and increasing. We say it's neither decreasing nor increasing. Next we have reciprocal function f of x is equal to 1 by x and domain is 0 to infinity. So this will be the graph for 0 to infinity. So this is the graph. So from the graph it's clear that as x increases, value of function decreases, so it's a decreasing function. But how do we prove it? Mathematically, without the use of derivatives. Consider x1 comma x2 belonging to domain of function, which in this case is 0 to infinity. That is, x1 x2 are both positive numbers. And also consider x1 less than x2. Now taking reciprocal, it's 1 by x1. This will be greater than 1 by x2. 1 by x1 is f of x1 and 1 by x2 this is f of x2. So from x1 less than x2 we have proved f of x1 greater than f of x2. Therefore this is a decreasing function. This is decreasing on the interval from 0 to infinity. So we can understand this concept. Let us say we have 2 less than 3. When we take reciprocal, this is 1 by 2, reciprocal of this is 1 by 3. This is 0.5, this is 0.33. This is greater than this. So for positive numbers, this is true. So this means f of x1 is greater than f of x2. So from x1 less than x2, we have proved f of x1 greater than f of x2. It means it's a decreasing function from 0 to infinity.